When I saw this, it definitely had the "what are they talking about" factor for me, and so thus I thought it was video worthy. Okay, so Shark Tank. If you ever heard of Shark Tank, you should have by now. It's one of the most globally recognized business show branded business shows out there. It's a really good show. Watched it with actually my son before he gets it. But Kevin O'Leary explains why wipeout of large digital asset firms is great for crypto. So what Kevin's talking about is a very interesting concept, and we're going to look at it and dive into it here in a minute. He's talking about the fact that you've got situations playing out right now because crypto, right, is lost over $1.1 trillion in the overall market capitalization right here, right now, that it's a situation playing out where when it's going to be good news when a large firm or large crypto firm goes out of business. Now, we're already starting to see this a little bit. Celsius, maybe a couple of others. Obviously, the whole Terra Luna thing, but I think more of these are coming. Okay, because of the overall massive drop in market capitalization and the drop in obviously prices, Bitcoin, Ethereum dropping to low levels. It's quite possible we're going to see more. Okay, so let's do this. So he was talking about that the collapse of large and over leveraged crypto companies could be beneficial for the crypto industry. Probably the key here is over leveraged. I think a lot of crypto companies out there are over leveraged, big companies. Okay, all right. So he said, and so O'Leary said that a quote wipeout involving a major player with complicated positions could be good for any financial market. He said, and I'm right here. This is a quote. He said, "Let me explain how bottoms are made in any market. I don't care if you're in stocks or in debt or in crypto or in real estate. You always need a big player to go to zero. That always helps whether it's a long-term capital or whether it's one of those crypto infrastructure companies." He says, "I don't want this to happen, but it always gives you a good bottom when you get a large player over leveraged that goes to zero. That always tends to the beginning of the rebuilding process. So if you have to sacrifice someone who used too much leverage, and it's always leverage, somebody's always over leveraged or overextended, if you will. Positions are complicated, they're not transparent, they're not liquid, and they go to zero. Someone is out there on the brink of zero. That's okay. In fact, I'd argue that's a good thing when we get it," he said. According to O'Leary, the meltdown of a large crypto firm will be a boon. He said boon, but it will be a positive thing to those who manage to stay alive. "It'll be great for everybody else," again, O'Leary quotes, "that because everybody will learn from that, and that's what I like about a washout event. I think we're due for one in crypto land. I don't know who it's going to be, but I guarantee you 100% I've seen this before. You will learn later that somebody put on a heavily leveraged position. They got wiped out, and it's a good thing." What do you think? Interesting. This actually makes sense, okay? Once you understand where he's coming from. It has happened time and time again when we have these types of market cycles. What do you think? Drop in the comments below. This one I liked. I was like, this makes sense. And it's a really interesting different way or different look and different take on what is going on. All right, thanks for giving me a few minutes of your day. I'll see you. Bye.